Word one, isn't it time that you deal with rejection? What's up, it's Gene. This word to be great. Now I want to talk about this topic of rejection. It's something that we all deal with at some level. Now, if you don't have several minutes to hear this topic, I encourage you to go watch a dramatic video. Don't work on yourself. Stay where you are being afraid of dealing with rejection so you cannot live the dream that you want. But if you're somebody, you're ready to overcome rejection, you're ready to deal with it, you're tired of it controlling your life, let's talk about this, because once you overcome rejection by dealing with it, it will give you the confidence to start realizing your dream. Now, rejection is something I've struggled with most of my life because of my insecurities. You know, I grew up in a single parent home. I always felt I wasn't good enough. And I remember when I first decided to go out and become a professional speaker, I had all these insecurities, wondering if I could do it. Now, when I had to deal with it first was when I first got into this speaking organization that was filled with professional speakers. They told me about an opportunity to get part of this seminar company that loved working with aspiring speakers. So I was very excited about it, and I decided to apply for this seminar company. And when I sent my first video, the lady that was a representative of that company reached out to me and said, "Gene, you have great energy, but you don't speak well enough. I would like you to do this video over again, slow down with your speech, and try to speak more crisp." And that's exactly what I did. I submitted another video and she said the same thing. So I submitted a video, another video, and another video. It didn't matter how many videos I submitted, she had an issue about the way I spoke. She didn't think I spoke clear enough. She kept rejecting me. And the more I submitted those videos, the more I felt desperate for her validation and the worse I felt about myself. And it got to the point I got so frustrated. I sent another video and she said, I am so happy that you took this opportunity to submit all these videos, but you are not what we're looking for. And I was devastated because I thought that I was a great speaker. I felt that I had what they wanted, but I was rejected and I felt bad about myself. I felt like you may feel. You have a dream that you want to accomplish. You put yourself out there, you was rejected. Somebody told you that you wasn't good enough, and you start to believe that you wasn't good enough. So instead of you moving forward with your dream, you decide to give it up. And that was the moment I had to deal with. I said to myself, "Gene, are you going to give up on your dream, or are you going to do something else?" And I said to myself, you know what? This is my dream. I want to be a professional speaker. I want to get my voice out there. I want to teach seminars. I want to teach workshops. So I decided to take these actions that I am going to encourage you to do. Now, the first thing you have to do to deal with your rejection is accept the fact that you've been rejected. It is okay. People are going to reject you. There are going to be opportunities that you feel that are for you, and people are going to tell you that you're not what they want. And that's what I did. I decided to accept the rejection, and I reframed the rejection in my mind. I say, "Gene, you know, that seminar company, they rejected you. They say that you don't have what it takes for them. But this is a good opportunity for you to create your own business, your own brand. So you could go out and teach your own seminars, your own workshops." And that's what I did. I reframed it in my mind that rejection was a message to me that I need to create my own. And you're going to have to accept your rejection and reframe it in your mind. There's something out there that you need to create as your own. Maybe it's somebody else that may be for you. Maybe it's some other opportunity that may be for you. Or you are the person that needs to create that opportunity for yourself. So after I reframed it in my mind, I say, okay, 2, I came up with a plan to work on myself. Now, I had never had a business before. I never had a brand. I never created a logo. I never did any of those things. So I decided to work on myself. I started doing online courses. I hired coaches. I got mentors. And I started doing the things that I was learning. So when I put this plan together to work on myself, I made sure it was something that was going to lead me toward the path that I wanted for my life. And when you're dealing with your rejection and you have accepted the fact that you have been rejected and you have reframed it in your mind, I want you to come up with a plan to work on yourself. Maybe that's going to the gym. Maybe that's reading books. Maybe that's doing online courses. Make sure that you work on yourself despite the rejection so you can start becoming the best version of yourself. So I had my plan together, and I had to do the third thing that helped me to deal with my rejection, and that's me taking action on the plan that I created. See, after I started studying about how to create a logo, I started studying about business. And when I started learning from these mentors and coaches, I decided to act. I went out and created my first logo. I hired somebody to create my ingenious logo that y'all see all on these videos. I started my own brand. I created my corporation, Ingenious Motivation. I came up with my own message, worthy to be great. And I executed on that. And I started teaching my own workshops, my own seminars, getting paid to speak. And it's because I executed on the action plan that I created for myself. See, when you are dealing with rejection, you have to realize you have the power to act on your plan. You have the power to work on yourself. You have the power to take that rejection and reframe it and become the best version of yourself. But none of that is possible if you do not act on the plan in which you create. So word one, if you are sick and tired of rejection controlling your life, today you can make a decision to deal with your rejection and go after your dream, because you are worthy to be great. If you want to know the principles I use to develop the mindset and discipline to achieve my dream, click the link below and get the premium ebook, Worthy to be Great. It includes the 22 video course, How to Build Self-Discipline to Achieve Your Greatness, and the 30 Days of Self-Discipline program, all designed to help you develop the mindset and discipline to achieve your dream. It costs less than a restaurant meal for two. And if you act today, you will also receive the Word to Be Great audiobook. So click the link below and get the premium Word to Be Great ebook today.